Former Union Home Minister and senior Congress leader Sushil Kumar Shinde in a recent podcast reluctantly admitted that coining the term Saffron Terror was a mistake. While responding to a question by journalist Shubhankar Mishra on his views on the term Bhagwa Atangwad, Shinde said that in reality he does not know why the term Bhagwa Atangwad was coined and that it should not have done. Except Maharashtra, under the rule of Congress and its allies, was used as a ground to create and perpetuate the so-called Saffron Terror bogey. In fact, Shinde is often credited to have invented the term Saffron Terror, except in his memoirs, he said that he did not create it. Many reports suggest that the term was first used by former Union Home Minister P. Chidambaram after the 2007 Samjhauta train blast. However, Shinde was the one who popularized it. In January 2013, soon after the AICC meeting in Jaipur, Shinde was then the Union Home Minister, addressed media and said that reports had come that the BJP and the RSS are conducting terror training camps to spread terrorism. He said that bombs were planted in Samjhauta Express, Makkah Masjid, and how a blast was also carried out in Malegaon. When pulled up for playing divisive politics, Shinde had brazened it out that these things have come in papers many times and that what he is saying is not new. He reiterated that this was the Saffron Terror he kept talking about. So while he wants to distance himself from the statements he made to portray Hindus as terrorists today, he cannot wash his hands off from creating a dent in the secular fabric of the nation. In March 2019, a special NIA court acquitted Swami Asimanand and 3 others in the 2007 Samjhauta Express blast case that left 68 dead. Samjhauta Express was a twice-a-week train between India and Pakistan, which was discontinued in February 2019 following the Pulwama terror attack and subsequent surgical strike. While the Congress government back then tried to pin the blame on Swami Asimanand, the United Nations has held Pakistani national Arif Kasmani responsible for the attack. He was sanctioned by the global body on the 29th of June 2009. Further, Lieutenant Colonel Purohit, an accused in the 2008 Malegaon blast, had revealed how just a month prior to the blast that claimed the life of a 15-year-old boy, Sharad Pawar, in a rally in Alibag had made a statement that there are Hindu terrorists too. He also said how Mumbai and Maharashtra top cops such as Hemant Karkare and Paramveer Singh tortured him in custody to get him to confess. They also wanted him to reveal his source network that had assisted him in mapping activities of hate preacher Zakir Naik and now banned terror group Simi. He said that the top cops of Mumbai, which had a Congress government, then in state as well as in centre, insisted that he take names of prominent Hindu leaders including Yogi Adityanath, who was then a member of parliament. Soon after Malegaon blast in November 2008, Mumbai and Maharashtra was again under attack by Pakistani terrorists. 12 shootings and bombings took place when Mumbai was under siege for 4 days. At that time, conspiracy theories were floated that it was a Hindu terror attack. In fact, Rakesh Maria, former Mumbai Police Commissioner, in his memoir said that the terror attack perpetrated by Pakistani terrorists would have been blamed on Hindus had Mumbai Police Constable Tukaram Omble not managed to catch Ajmal Kasab alive. Rakesh Maria, in his autobiography, Let Me Say It Now, said that if things had gone according to plans, Kasab would have died as Sameer Chaudhary and the media would have blamed Hindu terrorists for the attack. After all, Kasab was wearing the sacred Hindu red thread, the kalava on his wrist as seen in the viral pictures where he opened fire at the Chhatrapati Shivaji terminus. He also said that fake identity cards of Indian colleges were found on terrorists to mislead investigating agencies from their true identities and nationality. ATS chief Hemant Karkare was killed by Kasab in this very terror attack. Soon after, Congress leader Digvijay Singh had claimed that Karkare had called him hours prior to the terror attack in Mumbai, telling him that his life was under threat. Karkare had later been accused of custodial torture by Colonel Purohit in the Malegaon blast case. Singh, who was Congress General Secretary in December 2010, had claimed that Karkare's life was under threat from Hindu organizations. At that time, no one had questioned the closeness an IPS officer of one state had with a politician and a former chief minister of a neighbouring state. Now it is interesting to note here that Digvijay Singh at that time was neither Chief Minister of Maharashtra or Madhya Pradesh, nor was he an MP holding political post. The Congress leader over the years has made several attempts to propel the Hindu terror theory. Singh had also later launched a book in which he had accused the 26/11 terror attack on Mumbai was executed by the Hindus and the members of Rashtriya Swayamsevak Sangh. It is interesting how both these incidents of Saffron Terror was raised on the soil of Maharashtra during the Congress rule, on the land of Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj, who fought for the Hindvi Swaraj. But that is not all. Congress and its allies have not only tried to perpetuate the Saffron Terror bogey, but also actively tried to whitewash Islamist terror. NCP Sharad Pawar was the Chief Minister of Maharashtra when the serial blast rocked Mumbai on 12th of March 1993. 12 blasts across the city claimed the lives of over 300 people and left over 1400 injured. But Sharad Pawar soon rushed to the Doordarshan studio to claim that there were total 13 blasts, where he invented a blast in Mumbai Hindu-dominated area called Masjid Bandar. Yes, Sharad Pawar conjured up a bomb blast out of thin air to balance out the victimhood since other 12 blasts had taken place in Hindu-dominated areas. This 13th blast was added to create how not only Hindus but even Muslims were victims. So for Congress and their allies, if they cannot prove Hindus are terrorists, they have wanted to prove that even Muslims are victims of terror, even if they had to invent a whole new bomb blast for them. This shows that Congress and its allies, especially in Maharashtra, have not only initiated but have actively given wind to the Saffron Terror bogey. Shinde, now trying to wash his hands off, it does not undo the damage it has done to Hinduism.